Really?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Staring at that camera. It's so weird.
Hello, I'm Joe.
I'm Mark.
And this is the GAK Show. So it's been a really exciting week at GAK this week, mainly because I think we're getting closer and closer to summer NAMM, and so more and more things are starting to be released. We saw the Katana Airs turn up this week, which is super cool. We've done a video separately on the Katana Air, but you know, we really like the Boss Katana series.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description below.
Yeah, I think it's an absolutely killer solution to people who hate cables. Really so watch that. But more excitingly, we have taken delivery of the sort of new GIBSON M2 Melody Makers.
No, I think this is going to go too... This is Marmite for me.
Yeah.
I think some people are going to love this and some people are going to despise them. What do you think?
Yeah, well, okay. So the story behind these is last year, GIBSON released a load of Amazon exclusive guitars, and they were available. I'm pretty sure they were available States only. And I remember seeing them and being like, "Damn, I wish they were coming over here." And fortunately, now they are. So GIBSON released, because they were designed for Amazon, they wanted them to be like a super affordable range of guitars. So these are the M2 Melody Makers, and they are a £399 US built, nitro finished GIBSON.
Which is great.
Yes, and I think that's the bit that's important to remember, because you're going, oh, they're Marmite, because it's not a very GIBSON-y GIBSON, but corners have got to be cut if you're going to have an American built guitar for £399.
But why make them sweet coloured? Like that's my issue. Like they're cool,
it's fine.
But like,
you think it's Fender's bag?
It's like the Fender offsets, but it's GIBSON's offsets.
GIBSON. Yeah, I think that's super cool. Now this isn't especially new for GIBSON. They've always done like weird coloured ranges, and this is just part of that. I actually think it's really astute. Like, I think if you look at the Fender offsets, they did really, really well, and I think it's cool that GIBSON have gone, oh yeah, something like affordable that you can throw around in some like fun, bright colours. Like, that's exactly what Fender did with the Fender offsets, and everyone raves about them, and I think this is GIBSON's answer to that. And do you know what makes them better than the Fender offsets? These are nitro finishes. These are satin nitro finishes. So these are going to age really well. Think about when Fender do like a nitro finish. Like, they have their Road-Worn series. That's a Mexican instrument with a satin nitro finish, and it's like £300 more expensive than the standard poly-finished version. You're paying a premium for that, for a finish that will wear over time from Fender. Whereas with these, with the GIBSON Melody Makers, this is a satin nitro finish on a £399 guitar. There are some other bits that are a bit weird though, because the spec's not what I expected.
Yeah, so it's solid poplar.
Yeah,
and then it's rosewood and maple.
Yeah, so
which is and then what are these Pro Buckers? Yeah,
so it's just like a really affordable version of a GIBSON pickup. Yeah, I mean, the poplar's a weird one.
That is weird
for a GIBSON. And to be honest, the maple neck on a GIBSON's a weird one, but
I just think they're weird, and I think that's my issue with them. It's like they're just too weird.
Do you know, I'm surprised they're not Richlight boards, because like loads of GIBSONs have been coming out with Richlight recently, and they've bothered to go like full rosewood on them. But yeah, I mean,
I just think it'll be split. I think
you're completely right. You're completely right. I mean, it comes in a pink, so it has to be a love from me. But the cool thing about these guitars is I think they're like a modding platform. I think you buy this, and you buy this. This is called Strawberry Milk. This finish. So you buy a Strawberry Milk GIBSON M2, and you get a Seymour Duncan Invader, and you put it in the bridge, and you buy something by Bare Knuckle, or maybe you reroute the neck for a big P90. And you can put some other mods on there. Put Bigsby on there. That's what this is for. This is for like modding. This is for turning into your like
something
fun
else.
Guitar to mess around with. And it comes in a cool finish to sort of start you on that path. I think it's perfect for that.
part of the show where I challenge Joe to go down to the GK store every week and find me different things, different challenges. And this week I've challenged Joe to find me the ultimate Fender custom.
Challenge Joe!
Now, Fender probably have the ultimate custom shop in the world, especially when it comes to relics, and we have a lot of relic Fender custom shops, so finding the ultimate one is going to be a ball ache. Everyone knows that sparkle finishes are the best finishes, and everyone also knows that 1963 was the best year for Fender Stratocasters. So when you have a sparkle seafoam green 1963 Fender Stratocaster custom shop, that's surely the best thing in the world. But should we look for something more traditional? One thing the Fender Custom Shop is fantastic at is introducing modern elements to an otherwise traditional design. So when last year they started doing roasted maple necks on Custom Shop Stratocasters, that was pretty blinding, but I don't know if I'd be able to pick one. What is more traditional than an Esquire? And this isn't just any Esquire, this is an extremely heavy relic, 1954 Esquire, in natural with a white scratch plate. That is an ultimate custom shop.
So it was really difficult to pick just one because there are so many good Fender custom shops, and I think it kind of boils down to, do you pick a Strat or do you pick a Telly? And I think I found myself, in the end, I was like, well, the ultimate custom shop has to be the ultimate guitar, and the ultimate guitar is pretty easy. It's a Blackguard no-caster. So this is a 51 heavy relic Fender no-caster, Blackguard Telly style thing. And the reason I chose this as well was because I was like, oh, I loved like the sort of 3/4 angle grain. I loved that it's a heavy relic. I think that was kind of important for me. I was looking for something that was an awesome heavy relic because I don't think anyone comes close to relicking as well as Fender do. And I just think this is a remarkable heavy relic and an incredible guitar.
Beautiful. Let's plug it in.
Very similar to our first item of the day, we have also taken delivery of another US exclusive, the GIBSON SG Fusion series. Very similar to the Melody Makers, but also different. I mean, they're about £100 different price-wise. These are slightly more premium model.
Okay.
But again, it's the same sort of thing. It's Gibson introducing like a cool, super affordable modding platform in amazing colours, and these come in a different range of colours to the Melody Makers. I mean, look at this. This is called solid orange, but it's like, that's a cool, like, lightly glossed piece.
Again, you know, same as the Melody Makers. It's Marmite, isn't it? It's
a bit.
Loving it.
I think this is a bit more Gibson-y.
Do you?
Well, just because the body is mahogany this time.
Yeah, true. But they're still coming in these pastel sweet. Kid colours.
Yeah, but I mean, Gibson did like the Power series a few years ago, and that was a load of SGs that came with like maple. I think they even had maple fingerboards, and they came in like cool colours as well.
Oh, these are rosewood, right?
Yeah, rosewood and maple. I mean,
neck.
it's the Melody Maker headstock as well.
Which is a cool headstock.
It's a cool headstock,
one of the
isn't
best.
it? But these are like these are the necks and headstocks off of the Melody Maker with a mahogany SG
And then
body.
the pickups, double slugs.
Double slug. So again, like the entry-level line of Gibson's SG-style humbuckers. But, you know, again, I don't think that's what this is for. This is an absolute modding platform. This is for you to take. And the cool thing about SGs is you can also you can get loads of cool different size scratch plates cut for them. So if you wanted, you could go for like the big 70s plate and maybe remove the neck humbucker completely, shove something ridiculous in the bridge, and you know, have like a cool sort of one pickup SG Junior, sort of like full rock only. Like, they can be anything. Yeah. It's just a cool, simple guitar in a load of really awesome colours for way less money than I think you expect to part with for a Gibson.
Shoebox Challenge.
So this is the Shoebox Challenge, and this is where Joe has to guess which pedals I have hidden within my GAK shoebox.
Yeah, and this week we're going to have a look at fuzz pedals. I've chosen 5 pretty distinctive fuzzes, so we encourage you to play along. We'll be having a listen to the Russian Big Muff from Electro Harmonics, the affordable TC Electronics Rusty Fuzz, the classic and absolutely brilliant Blue Box Octave Fuzz by MXR, the opposite of a classic fuzz, the new cool boutique fuzz from Anasounds, the Biton Fuzz, and the Carcosa by DoD, which I think is an absolutely mad fuzz, capable of everything from like vintage sounds to crazy modern tones.
How are you betting your chances?
Not that high.
Are you a fuzz expert?
I'm not really a very fuzzy sort of person, so
me neither. So I have the first pedal plugged in and good to go.
Okay, we're going to be running it through this 57 Custom Shop Stratocaster straight into a Boss Katana 50. Let's give it a listen.
Cool. Thoughts? Feeling confident?
Maybe, potentially. It depends what the rest of them sound like.
Sweet, let's change them. Let's go. Ready?
Ready.
What do you think? Confident?
No, not at all.
Sweet. So, that's all 3 we've just demoed. We have all 5 back on the table.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? What do you think? Let's go. What do you think's number 1?
I think fuzzes are really, really tricky to do. Okay, so number 1 I thought sounded really quite modern and quite glitchy, and its tracking got a little bit awkward at times. And as it was modern, I was like, well, Biton Fuzz, Blue Box, Carcosa Fuzz. But I...
It's not right. It is the MXR Blue Box.
Okay.
Which is
Alright.
very, very simple pedal. I was, dealing with the blend.
Just blending
just
it
the
in.
blend, that was
Yeah.
it.
I thought it was the DoD as well.
Yeah, it is an absolute cracker, the Blue Box. It's a super old school octave fuzz. I thought maybe the tracking would be slightly better than that, but I should have got that. I should have guessed that by the tracking.
Well,
but
you
that's
put
okay.
it in your top 3 on
yeah,
that one,
yeah,
so.
exactly.
Anyway, moving on. Second, what are we going with? What do you think?
So number 2, I thought it was a bit more traditional. But it sounded absolutely brilliant. So I think it was maybe my favourite. So I reckon that's the Big Muff Pie.
It is not the Big Muff Pie. It is the Biton Fuzz. Fuzzes are tough though. Fuzzes are hard,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, number 3. Let's redeem. You can get 1 out of 3. Can't drop below 1 out of 3.
Number 3
But you're
is very easy, as the Blue Box and the Biton Fuzz have both been called out, because number 3 is the Carcosa
It is
Fuzz
the
in that case.
Carcosa.
Yeah, and I know that just because it was a modern fuzz. I mean, I guess I should have realised that all of them were pretty modern, so not to consider the Big Muff or the Rusty Fuzz. But yeah, I love the Carcosa. It's capable of kind of doing everything, and kind of what is interesting about it, it has this Demi and Halley switch here, which switches basically between like a modern and a traditional fuzz. So I'm quite glad you used the
I was being
modern.
quiet when I was
Were you right?
hitting the switch. I don't know if you want to hit the switch.
Okay.
You were a little bit upset. I feel like you're upset.
I wanted a 3. I got 2 last week. I wanted a 3.
You said it's fuzzes, and that is tough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how did you do? Did you get more than me? I got 1. Let us know in the comments below. So that was episode 8 of the GAK show. I had a fantastic time looking at the SG Fusions and the new Gibson Melody Makers.
We had a look at the Ultimate Fender Custom during Challenge Show.
The No Caster, and we discovered that
You know
I
nothing
know
about
nothing
fuzzes.
about fuzzes. But what would you like to see next week? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you want to see more videos like this, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we shall see you very soon.
There's a lot of clicking going on from my
I
wrist.
can hear it in my headphones.
Ooh.
It's really horrible.
Oh.
Many awesome custom shops, and you've got to sort of ask like, but it came down to whoa.
But she's the new Mary Poppins,
Is she? She was fantastic in Cesario.
which means she's going to sing, I assume. Just a spoon. The best song from that film was Tuppence.
Tuppence a bag.
Yeah.
Feed the birds, that's what she cried. And overhead, our birds fill the skies. Right.
And
What's that from?
Flying the Kites. Go fly a kite.
Yeah, Mary Poppins. Which one is that? Yeah.
Great film.
Okay.